Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Brandon Woodruff is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And that misses as well. So that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Next for the Dodgers, Manny Machado. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He leads the team in on-base percentage, and we all know that's become a highly valued stat in today's game. He makes things happen for his offense, and a lot of times when he's going good, the lineup is too.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Shaw is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Batting 4th, 3rd baseman, Max Munson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Max Munson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Peterson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Pena has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave one. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Another 0-2 coming. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Next for Milwaukee, Eric Sogard. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Way in front of a great slider that time. Sogard, a 5'9" lefty batter, but throws right-handed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Little dribbler up, and this winds up hitting the first base bag. And they'll recover and get an out on the play. My goodness.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you can do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way. There's a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
So digging in now, Chris Taylor took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First delivery to him on the way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7, first baseman number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line towards center field. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Hit on the ground out to short. Machado is there, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And, guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Swing and a line drive. Well, quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Now in the box, Jesus Aguilar. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Kike Hernandez. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Jock.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Sliced hard but foul. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Pena, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Arcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Rolled slowly to first. Bellinger's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Brandon Woodruff.
Next for Milwaukee, Brandon Woodruff. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Towards second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
In there, no balls and a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. To short. Arcia has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the
So
Dodgers,
with one away, let's
right
punch up the
fielder,
graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and coming up, the dangerous right fielder Matt Kemp. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Max Munson, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. In now is Lorenzo Cain, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Kershaw looks in. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Ready for another chance? Eric Sogard. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Here's the 1-1 delivery. tapped up the third base line. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Center fielder, number 3, Chris.
Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike over the outside corner. Taylor, a 27-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger as he rips it on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. High and deep to right center. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 22, pitcher Clayton Kershaw.
Next for the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Into the box, Travis Shaw hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So striding in, Jesus Aguilar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
That evens it up, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jock Peterson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because Once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. High in the air down the right field line. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. And a swing here on 2-0 as this is in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Third baseman number 13, Max Munson.
Digging in and looking for more, Max Munson. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Arcia is there, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. Still no score. Striding in once again, Manny Pena. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Pena, or Pineapple as he's sometimes called. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Takes this the other way to right. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Stepping in now, Brandon Woodruff. And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Drilled to the left side, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Gets him out in front on a good changeup.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. Chris Taylor, a 2-run shot. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
First baseman number 35, Cody.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Strike one to start the at bat. Comes set and the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. Kane is right there, one down.
The batter number 14, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Digging in once again, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. Line to the right side, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second now and headed for third. Hernandez takes the turn at third. He wants it all, but no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Down the third baseline. Shaw fields it cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Sogard over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-0 LA. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Here's Eric Sogard. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat. And that one stayed too low apparently. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. Hit in the air out to center field. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
The batter, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
On the ground to the right side. Bellinger fields cleanly. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 32, Jeremy Jeffress.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fairly generous strike call there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Machado now on 0-1. Hit high and deep to left field. Yelich is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these 2 guys in our 2-0 ball game.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's 0 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Jeffress has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now Kemp swings and sends a high fly ball with good carry out to deep left field. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Third baseman, number 13, Max Munson.
Into the box, Max Munson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Next up for Los Angeles, Yasmani Grandal. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Grandal stands at second with 2 gone. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Dodgers do pick up a run on the Matt Kemp long ball. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Ready once again, Domingo Santana. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer to the left side. Taken in by Machado. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting.
Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Kershaw now on 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Ready for another chance? Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. He missed with a breaking ball. One out and a runner on third. One and one the count to the Brewers first baseman.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit, and that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Hey, a little better late than never, Hero. Here, that base hit here in the 8th inning. They're still behind in this one, but at least they're not getting shut out.
Yeah, you're going to see this offensive team fight to the bitter end. As long as there are outs out there, they're going to grind it out and see if they can get back in this one.
Into the box now, Manny Pena, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Runners on first with one down. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. No hits to this point. Drilled to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Jonathan Villar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Jonathan Villar.
Keon Broxton will come on now and pinch run
Number
here.
23, Keon Broxton.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Villar is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. So 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Broxton at second. Arcia at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Brewers 1. Keon Broxton will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 23.
Corey Knebel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Corey Knebel.
Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Digging in and looking for more, Kike Hernandez. He tripled last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 22, pitcher Clayton Kershaw.
Morgan Forsythe will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Logan Forsythe.
line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So 2 out here, and that extends the inning for Jock Peterson.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Ready with the 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Yelich on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for LA, and it's still 3-1. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next,
Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Here's Eric Sogard. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Jansen, 30 years of age. He's a 9-year major league vet. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And this is fouled at the plate. The payoff pitch one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike. Lifted down the line in left. Peterson is after it, and no one will track it down.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Clayton Kershaw earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Brandon Woodruff pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Kenley Jansen hammers down the save, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game NCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.